heck are you saying, bro?
I don't know.
All right.
Podcast.
We're Jiggy, man.
Go,
Everything's
Marwa.
wrong.
Say it.
No.
Nah, I want to hear it.
No.
No,
So
that
I don't know
actually
what
looked
I
too
just
good
don't know
to
what
let
it
go.
is. It wasn't anything. It was just a thought, and I don't know why my face showed what I was thinking.
What were you
But
thinking?
Anyways,
Yeah.
no, it was just a post that I saw, but
What was
I'm
the
trying to
post?
remember what it said. It was like, I think it said, guys relate to guys emotionally and like on an emotional type of thing
All right,
more
Justin
than they
LaBoy.
do with girls.
Sorry? So
Like
boys...
guys relate with other guys like on an emotional level more than they do with girls. And then someone was like, yeah, that's why, they're so like able to confide in their friends about like anything. Like they have no shame with their friends. Like they can literally talk about, all this harakat stuff that they do, but they can also get emotional with guys, whereas it's hard for them to get emotional with girls. And I'm
I
starting
don't
to
know.
believe it.
The key word there is obviously
Is it?
emotions.
Yeah.
Like,
I feel like it's just rude to talk about some stuff with girls. Like,
What do you
no, but
mean?
hasn't that
Wait,
nothing
how?
to do with
like
the
harakat
emotions
stuff, like with your girl.
Wait.
No, but what's it got to do with emotions?
Like
Wait. So you're going to do harakat, but you don't want to talk to her
no,
about the harakat you're doing?
like as in past or whatever.
Yeah.
Like it's just like it gets to a point where it's kind of rude.
Carry on, keep going.
Yeah.
But don't you
Well,
want to be
what's
honest?
rude?
Yeah,
Like,
be
give us an
honest. Honest is different.
Yeah.
Give us an
But yeah,
example.
who doesn't just
No, give
open
us an
up
example. I don't know
after
what
a
you're
certain
talking about. Give me an example. Like I don't understand what you're saying.
point? This is how we want to start the episode.
Like actually, yeah, let's go.
Yeah, let's chat. Let's chat.
yeah. So
okay.
give me an example of what you're saying.
He doesn't know. He just said it.
No. Like would you just talk to your girl and be like, in the same way, like with a group of guys, like X, Y, Z has happened in the past. You're gonna giggle about it with your guy friends, but you're not gonna like say it and laugh with your girl.
I mean, that's why I'm saying the key word there is emotions. So I'm thinking of
Yeah.
emotions. I'm not thinking of those kind of things. If that kind of makes sense. I'm thinking of more
True.
of like
True.
things
Like
that you kind of get
hurt
emotional
and-
about,
Yeah.
right? And that's deep for you. That's what I'm kind of thinking. But if you remove the word emotions out of it and you just talk about confiding and just having a chat, I would agree with that. I think sometimes when I have a conversation with the gals, I don't know. I feel like sometimes they get attacked or they get a bit sensitive about the things that I say.
When you confide in someone,
No, maybe not confide, but like sometimes
When you
some
just
thoughts
share your life.
do you
or
guys
whatever.
confide
Share
in
thoughts.
in any girls?
in any girls.
Yeah, women,
No.
like other than partner and stuff like that.
I mean, it
Or
depends on
relations.
what, really, bro.
No. Trying to think if I
Do you?
Why are you looking at me like
No,
that?
I'm
Is that a problem? Oh, no, maybe it is
I
a problem.
don't.
If you do.
I don't go to anyone to confide in.
It's just
not
if they're
anymore.
there, I
I've
can
been
have a
delivered.
conversation.
Yeah, I've been delivered and saved from my
Confiding,
previous. Yeah. You know what I mean? Daniel, young Daniel, first relationship Daniel was moving a bit spicy at a point in time. But I don't actively go and confide in. I don't even confide as much. Like I don't have much I need to confide to for the most part when it comes to stuff. But when I do, I'll confide in y'all. I don't actively go and have another girl or woman that I talk to that I can find, except for you, obviously, right? But if conversation starts to come up and things like that, so like I remember I was talking to someone once. I don't really speak to this person. We've known each other for a long time, but I've never spoken extensively and deep to this person, right? Sitting down, she's telling me about her life, what's going on, and she just starts asking me questions about mine as well. And I found that I was like expressing things that I haven't actually verbally put out properly.
Oh, okay.
Like not in a hiding it kind of way, but I've actually just, you've asked the question in a way.
Yeah,
No one ever asked me this question before. All she said was, "How's your
You
day?"
understand? You understand me?
Bruh. But it was more in a way of like, no one's actually ever asked that question in that way that makes me have to answer it in that
wow.
way as well, to use these type of words and articulate it this way.
Did you fall in love with her for like 0.5 seconds?
This guy. No.
0.5 seconds.
Nah, I'm good.
Wait,
babe.
is this something that I've never heard?
Nah. Like,
Maybe never expressed it in that kind of
yeah,
way.
just not it. Like, there's no deepness about it. I've just never had to look at this in
in
this
that
angle.
angle.
Like, you brought up a different angle
yeah,
to the
yeah, yeah.
situation,
Yeah, yeah.
or not even situation, just like this thing.
Something deep, yeah.
Yeah, it's nothing deep. Like, we've definitely spoken about it. But I've never, oh, this is an angle that this person has brought up. So it's like, on a random one, yeah, sure. The confiding happens in that kind of way. Or it's just conversation,
I
ultimately.
think that's what I was gonna say. A lot of the times, like with other girls, would be like in a group setting conversation, and it's something that I'm not confiding. I'm just sharing, but it's like because I've already resolved this thing,
Yeah.
so it's not like
just conversation
Yeah, so now it's just
between
life
us.
experience. Let's
Yeah.
share that and help each other.
So how would you prevent another girl from confiding or coming to you and expressing certain things when they got a partner and you also got a partner? So you're just, you know what I mean? You're trying to draw that line where it's like, hey, look, you don't be coming to me about this stuff. Go to your partner for this stuff because I don't know. Like I
Because
feel
you
like
just don't want to have to be the one to like.
Because
do
I
that thing.
feel a little bit funny,
Oh,
right?
sure.
Because
It's not your job.
I got a partner. It's like
Yeah.
you're calling me and then you're like, oh, like isn't your partner helping you through this in a way? So how do you kind of
For me, it depends, right?
yeah
Like if it's close homies,
that's fine.
it's fine because I'm actually friends with your partner as well. Like we're
Yeah.
friends too.
Yeah.
Why
Like
are you talking? Are you saying like if
Like
a
saying,
gal
yeah,
comes to you?
as in
your girlfriend goes to him.
comes to me, right? Like we're all friends. Like now, even outside of just me and you, like we're also friends now. You know what I mean? So it's like I don't feel uncomfortable in that regard because I'm like your partner is my literal best friend. That's my homie
Yeah.
too. So it's
Brother.
like you're probably already had this conversation with him, and I don't feel any awkwardness to bring it up with him as well. Like, oh, yo, like, how's this going? And if he actually, like, if you haven't been aware of that situation, I don't feel like, oh, snap, now you know kind of thing as well. Because it's like, we're all friends in this circle. Like, we're meant to be sharing
Even
life.
beyond that, it's like there's people as like there's siblings almost at this
It
point.
gets to that
You know,
kind of
like
point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
cousins if you or whatever.
Nah, but in
Huh?
in your culture, cousins are on the table.
Apparently not my culture.
Your cousin do something.
Cousins aren't safe anymore.
Cousins ain't safe no more.
Siblings! Thank you.
But let's say it's not close friends. It's like a
Then
friend of
that
your
one, I'm
own.
like, yeah, well, okay, how did we create this environment that you feel cool
Yeah.
enough? Like,
No, but-
I would be thinking, bro, what is your partner doing in this situation?
Yeah.
Because I don't even know him like that.
Yeah.
But
Now
let's
I'm
say you
feeling
guys
like,
already have that. Like you guys had that, right? And
who's
then
you guys? Me? Who's the guys? Like, who?
like you and this friend.
The
You
girl
guys
or the
already,
guy?
Yeah, the girl.
Okay.
Well, you guys already had this.
Yeah.
going.
Oh, well, I mean, that's a friend still. That's just a
Yeah, I
friend.
know. But then I was saying now they have a partner coming to their life, right? So then now you're like, over time, you're like, I would kind of prefer if you go to your partner instead.
I think.
Would you say anything
You
or
don't need to
would you
stop
just
being
allow
that. You don't need to stop acting as a friend to that person. Like, you have to. If someone's come to you asking for some friend kind of help, you provide the friend
Depends
help
what
in
it
that
is, yeah.
situation, right?
I think general advice is also people will say, "Oh, go speak to the person about it." Like you're not gonna, give them all the advice and not tell them, "Hey, you know what? You should actually go and have a conversation with that person because you can't resolve the issue as the outsider friend, So ultimately, they're always gonna have to go. And if they don't, then there's a problem there. That means the people in the relationship can't communicate. So it's like, okay, there's something deeper. Y'all need to actually figure out why you can't communicate about stuff.
I love a good handball. I love a handball, bro.
Like handball to you.
Yeah, in any situation. No, not to me. Away. So if someone comes to me, as a friend, I'll provide what I can in that capacity. Especially when it's like I feel like someone else should be. If you have a partner, they should also be. I'm like, oh, what does da 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 think about this? Or have you spoken to blah blah blah?
Yeah.
That's when it's like,
I love that.
my case is done.
It's funny, because I
I've done
think
my job.
ages ago I got a call, and then I'm thinking, I'm like, this is definitely a partner thing. Like your partner should help you with this,
Yeah.
kind of vibe, yeah. And then I was like, okay, I haven't spoken to this person in a while, so maybe they're not together anymore. So I tried to find a
Try
slip
to
way.
find out.
So I was like, hey, so anyways, how's Mandem doing? Yeah, he good.
Yeah.
And
Why are you talking to me?
Okay, I was like, okay, wow, this is interesting.
Y'all ever had any kind of awkward encounters in that kind of way? Have you brought something up to someone else's partner that they didn't know or something, and now it's just created a kind of a situation or something or not?
I try to avoid that, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely has.
Woo!
But
Did you know she's having a baby?
yours?
Your baby.
No, not so much that, but I've asked the questions in front of the couple together that kind of makes them go, whoa.
Divided them, yeah?
Yeah.
Wait.
Mad
Or it's like,
scenes.
why are we like this or
Yeah, yeah.
whatnot? And it's happened multiple times.
Damn, bro.
Damn, well.
Same couple.
No didn't learn, huh?
This is out here causing problems, bro.
Wait. Obviously, you don't have to explain the situation, but is it one of those where it's like, oh, I didn't know you told someone else about this? Or is it more
No. It's more like, why do you guys operate in this way? And then, one of the couple will be like, yeah, that's what I'm always trying to say. And they're like, you never say that. La, la, la. I'm like,
No, but that's different. You just brought up something.
I'm just
that's
going to go get some
trigger
food,
point.
guys.
Nah, that's
Lovely ceiling we have here, bro.
that situation is lucky, all right.
You're
Nah.
kind of helping one party in that, you're initiating the conversation that they always want to
Initiating
have. And then,
But that's okay.
Stepping away.
Yeah.
Because you didn't know.
Yeah.
That kind of makes sense. But in a situation where it's like, you thought both parties are aware of what's
Yeah,
going
yeah,
on,
no.
and then you brought up something. Oh, did you guys end up solving that or whatever it is? And then he goes, turns around, and was like,
So you told her you cheated?
yeah. Like I was like, oh, so have you told someone else about this? Now those I was awkward, bro.
Such a hilarious,
Yeah.
man.
And that's why I try to
Those ones
avoid
are.
avoid like trying to, like if me and you have a conversation, I'm not gonna bring it up to your
Yeah.
partner, bro.
Yeah.
That's
To your partner.
Yeah.
Let your partner bring it up first. type of
yeah,
thing,
yeah.
If they,
Like if I say something that I wasn't supposed to know, now you two are gonna go fight. Like straight up.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And now they're gonna have a problem with you.
Yeah. No, this is the worst part.
Surely
oh my
not.
God. The worst thing is, when you give advice to someone, whilst like they're fighting, let's say you two are fighting, and then it comes to me, and he's like, oh man, this happened. And I'm like, yeah, bro, you don't deserve that. Or whatever it is, And then you guys end up figure it out, whatever. And then it goes to me, I was like,
You know,
can
Carlson
you believe
Carlson
Carlos said it? I deserve better. and then like, you two hate me because of what I said.
Man. There's always that friend that's,
There's
you know,
always
that's the
I
up,
told
that's
you,
looking
watch
at
out
that.
for him.
Yeah, oh, right. I feel like people, I mean, we've spoken about this many times, like when it comes to drama and just problems and situations, I'm like, people really go through them and have them still. I'm like, I'm really enjoying this peaceful life.
And it's clearly a decision.
I'm genuinely enjoying this
Like, it's
very
just a decision.
peace-filled life, bro. I think we were talking about some other homies who have a situation kind of thing, right? Yeah. And we were talking about, okay, what's the resolution? What do we think we should tell them to do, blah, blah. And then, we were just spitballing. And then it came to this point, we both had the moment at the same time. And I was like, to be honest as well, why do you even need to try to solve it? Just live your life. And then we both just had that moment of like, not everything needs to be like, yo, if you have a problem, like you have your problem, man. Like,
It's okay.
It's
Like, it's
really
actually
okay.
alright
Yeah.
to disagree.
Yeah.
And like sometimes, it's unfortunate, but either you choose the friendship's more important or it's not. Than my disagreement. And then if my disagreement's more important, then we disagree. And that's it. Like what's gonna happen?
It'd be like that. I have another question in line with this though. We'll probably get into what we did, what we did yesterday.
Yeah.
But in line with this whole people confiding you and coming to you kind of thing, randomly it came to me like maybe 2 weeks ago. How do you think people feel, or how do you think you leave people when they come to you? Let me try to explain it better. So when someone comes to you, or people come to
Like,
like, do you
I
heal
get
them? Fix
like
them?
when people
Like for
encounter
how-
you, when anything, when
Like,
people
when people
encounter you,
how do they leave?
How do you think they leave?
I think it depends, bro.
Yeah,
This is what I think.
I
it
know videography wise or photography wise,
Confused.
but yeah, for the most part, yeah. How do you think people leave once they encounter you? Better or worse? No change? Inspired, enlightened?
Oh man, I think it's a very hard one, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Because you would think like this is what you think, but then it's like again because we do podcasts, obviously, and then obviously our energy is like crazy, whatever it is. So that means that when you run into people outside of this, they might be like, "Why aren't you as loud and energetic?
Yeah.
You know why? Why aren't you like what I see on the podcast, right? So then I might walk up and be like, "This guy ain't," you know what I mean? Like
a fraud.
Yeah, fraud. Yeah. Speaking of fraud, I'll tell them a quick story about this, So obviously last time we had a concert, right? We were videoing the whole concert, the media crew doing a bit of interviews and whatever, But I was doing mostly videos that night, right? So I was walking around, like the stadium is very dark and everything. And then these two girls were like, hey, there's someone holding a camera. So they're like, hey, can you take a photo of us? Then in my head, I'm like, yeah, this is bad. There's no flash here, and I'm doing videos. So I'm like, oh, yeah, cool, I will. I took the photo. It became dark. Like, you can't even see them, right? And then and then she's like, can I see the photo? And I looked at the photo myself and I said, oh, my God. She's going to think I'm a fraud, bro. So I showed her the photo, and then she's like, okay, thanks. I walked up and I'm like,
goodness.
yeah, fraud, definitely, bro.
They're gonna go to the management and say, "Never hire these
Yeah,
guys."
never had this dolly, bro. And I started making excuses. Nah, I only do videos, I promise. I only videos, no photos.
Please don't tell me. Damn,
So in
right.
that situation, obviously, she would have walked off and be like, yeah, this guy's bad as job.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah. In general, though, how do we
Like
think
you
people come
in
off
terms
us?
of personality.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think good.
For the most part, let's talk for the most part.
the
obviously.
most
Like,
part.
let's not pick out situations,
Yeah.
scenarios. Like, just what do we think?
I think it's
generally-
a pretty positive experience when
Yeah?
Yeah.
you come across it. Like, and it's always like a conversation always happens, even if it's brief or something. But it's always, at least I find, like not just at the surface kind of thing. It's like
Good conversation.
even with it's like talking to security guards here and there. I'm talking to whoever else here and there. It's like that kind of
like you're able to spur something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just like I think people kind of go like, the next time they see you, they're like, oh, I remember having an actual conversation.
Okay, cool.
Conversation.
Yeah.
So-
Nice. I like that.
Yeah.
Same.
I'll probably say, especially with like strangers, I tend to like know their names and try to like actually like remember their names. So then next time when I see them, I'll be like, yo, Alex. And then they turn around and be like, oh, snap. Like, there's 1,000 people walking by. I introduced myself once. And this is the first time someone actually called me by my name.
Yeah.
Because even like last night, I called the security guy by his name like throughout the night as well. And he's like,
Loved it.
he's like, yeah. Every time I'm going on stage, he said, come through, brother. Come through.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so I think, yeah, good experience, definitely, bro.
All right, nice. What are you saying?
I mean, surely we all think that we leave people with a positive experience. Like,
I have a different answer.
no?
Carry on.
No? I mean, for me, I know that I am very welcoming. And I've been told, like,
So humble
I have
as well.
yeah, I mean, humble brag in that. But like a welcoming face in terms of like beyond that, I don't know. I'm definitely a bit more reserved. So I think I'm that type where it's like on here I have a lot of energy, but then like in person, it's not that like I'm shy or anything, but it's just that my energy is very like it takes a little bit for me to come and pop out type of thing. Yeah.
Mawa kills me when she's having a conversation with people.
Why?
Because you can actively see she doesn't want to have
She's
this
like-
conversation.
Oh my gosh, really?
Bro, I love that part.
Mawa's generic
God,
responses
so
are
good.
crazy, bro.
Wow.
Oh wow! Like you do this thing,
What?
like
Tell
a
me
head,
more.
bro, like a head nod. Like you shake your like you compensate
Yeah.
for the lack of words by shaking your head, bro.
I see the what? The thing is,
funniest
that person will never know.
They won't know.
They don't actually
Well, now they know.
They
Ah, damn.
Now y'all just put it
That's
out there.
crazy.
That's not true though. I actually do care when people talk. It's just no. It's
Wait,
just
That's
like
crazy.
look. It's just that I can't hide it in my face. Some people are really good at like just keeping a neutral face, whereas me, I can't. But that doesn't mean I don't like you or I don't like the conversation.
I think
Damn,
more of
you-
the,
Literally, my
I think
face
more of the
is just-
response that
Bro,
comes
you
out.
even do this thing where you sometimes check out and then like you blink when you come back in.
I've never
Like,
noticed.
actually.
I've never
Killed me
noticed.
yesterday when she's interviewing the guy.
Yeah.
Yusuf. She's
I
like,
said
it's,
your
his
name
name?
wrong
she's like,
so
it's
many
Joseph.
times.
And she goes, yeah, that's cool. Yusuf, what's your favorite song?
Dude said my name is Joseph. Right. She goes, anyways, yeah, Yusuf.
Oh my days! I didn't watch this video
I'm
yet.
sorry. I'm so sorry. Look,
Killed. But no, you do
It
this
was-
funny thing. Like,
I
Like,
do
you
check
go-
out a lot.
yeah, you
though.
check out,
I
yeah?
I check out mentally, like, and that's the thing. That's why when I come
Are
to
you
respond,
hungry or something?
No, actually, I don't know. I don't know what it is, but then it's like when I come to respond, obviously because I've checked
missed
out,
out.
I've missed like half of what the person's saying. So my response has to be like, "Oh, that's really cool. Like that's dope. That's
They're
that's
like,
good."
like my grandma died.
that's
not cool.
I mean,
no,
No, because
There's
I've
big
done that, bro.
moments, yeah.
There's a guy at our church, old guy, yeah. He used to,
Oh no.
you'll never find out. I'll say this. So he used to do like massage courses and stuff, and he was saying like, telling me all this stuff. And you know, old people talk, they don't shut up, yeah. And so
Yeah,
this
that
guy-
came from Hill, bro.
no, seriously though. And he's telling me like something like, can you? I think he was saying like, can you leave a good review for me like on this? He does it on like Udemy type thing, like
Oh,
where
okay,
it's like
yeah.
you sell courses.
Yeah.
And he was like, because like someone left a 0.5 star review, right? And I
Oh.
all I heard was 5-star review. And I was like, hey, you're killing it. He's like, no, that's not good.
0.5 down.
But that's okay because you just misheard the word, right?
You
You
checked
checked
out.
But when he said no, that's not good, I was like, huh? It's not. I was like, no, it's not.
What's that good? But bro, checking out is the worst
It's
thing
the
that can
worst.
happen in a conversation.
Yeah.
It is
It happened to me
really bad.
once, and I'm like, what do I reply with? Especially at work.
Oh, meetings?
Our work is the worst. Literally, this guy. Now, I'm talking to this client. Yeah, a customer at work. Yeah, he asked him a question. Yeah, I don't know if it was a question or I don't know. He said something, and then he goes quiet. I don't know what he said. I forgot what he said.
How do you recover that?
Bro,
It's
you
actually so
can't.
bad. You can't recover that.
Bro, can you say that again? Sorry, you're cutting it out. That's my thing. Bro.
Oh, if you're on
Yeah,
the
if
phone,
you're on
you
the
can
phone-
save
Yeah,
yourself.
yeah.
On the phone, you can say in
Yeah.
person,
But in person, you can't.
bro.
Yeah.
In person, you just look like an
Fam.
idiot, bro. Just standing there and like
Right.
going like this.
Nodding.
So every morning at work, we go through all our projects, like the list of projects as a team.
Yeah.
Well, this is what needs to get done. This is what needs to get done. I will clock out, right? Because the meetings go for a little while, and like I'll start like looking up blogs, like hip hop blogs, all this kind of stuff while it's happening or whatnot. And they're
I
like,
said, "Oh, pro, he's coming back."
yeah. And then they'll be like, something. No, what do you think about that? And I'm like, literally, it's gone to the point where I'm like, wait, which project are we talking about?
Bruh. That's fine.
I think we're on number 2. Yeah, they're on
you're
number
not.
9. And I'm like, yeah, I've missed 7.
Oh my
I've
days.
missed
Such a madness, bro.
Yeah,
But also
man.
shows you, bruh, you can get through this life.
Bro,
Fill in the gaps, bro.
Fake it.
Fill in the gaps.
Fake it till you make it.
Fake it.
But I wonder,
Damn.
okay. I was saying that my answer is a bit different, only because I feel like sometimes I do the most, and I walk away. I'm always walking away like, bro, why the heck did you?
You do. You do
I
the
do the
most.
most.
You do
Yeah,
do the
you
most,
do.
yeah.
I tell you all the time.
Okay, in what way? What do you think?
Like, I don't know what it. You're not fake. I know that you're not fake. It's just, and I feel like people sometimes. Someone actually asked, they're like, "Is Daniel like that happy and that like vibrant and like positive energy, talkative all the time?" I'm like, he actually is like with people, except obviously when you're by yourself and you're having your downtime. That's
yeah,
different.
it's pretty weird
But
to
like,
What am I doing next? Let's do this. It's a good show.
but like with everyone you encounter, yeah, your energy is always here, and I feel like they walk away with like, okay, next time I see him, his energy like it's all the time.
But I
You have
feel
high
sometimes I
energy.
get aware of this. I'm like, I feel like I do like that person I can see is like, oh shoot, bro, like
This
Can't
too much
match
for
this
it.
guy crazy, bro. Did he forget his meds today or something? Like I can. Sometimes I feel like I can see that, and then I actively turn that down, bro. Let's
Yeah.
tone it
Yeah.
down right now. And you walk away. Sometimes like far out, but I realize I have this thing. Okay, for the most part, I feel like people have a positive
Yeah.
interaction when they come away from me. Sometimes, going the extra mile with the conversation. I love this one part, which is like someone asks you, like cashiers, all that kind of stuff. They ask you, "How's your day?" Or "How you going?" My
How's
best
yours?
one, "How is yours?" You can see it in their mind. They like what?
They
Bro,
love
or
it.
even you working till close today? Or?
Just the extra-
There's
Those
a
ones.
conversation,
I
yeah.
always do like I love that one,
But you can tell they're not used to
No, used
Someone
to that.
having
asking.
questions because you
Yeah.
can see that their questions and everything is just always repetitive.
fam, do it already.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You say and yours. They say yeah, card or cash, bro. I asked you, "How's your day, bro?"
Legit.
They ain't ready.
That is
But yeah, like sometimes I walk away from situations. I do this one thing all the damn time. I know that like, so we've parted ways. I always add an extra thing. Like we've said bye, and then I always add an extra thing. I'm like, far up, just shut up and walk.
I
bro.
shall
Like,
launch next week.
just walk away, bro.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
leave him. I always do it
Yeah,
all
you
the
do.
damn
My
time.
thing
You actually
isn't with
do.
strangers. My thing is more with people that I know, even if it's not like super close, but I can feel when I start getting annoying. Like, because I'll always want to like laugh or have fun or whatever.
Yeah.
And not everyone's up for that all the time.
But like, why?
And
Bro?
I'm like, I can feel like I'm being annoying right now and I can't stop. Like, I just can't stop this.
That's not too
Oh
bad.
my
though.
days.
But yeah, I know what you mean. When it's like the conversation is done, it's good, you can leave it. But for me, I'm always like,
As sugar.
yeah, hang out soon, like catch up sometime. And I'm like, I didn't need
Like
to
we've
say
already
that.
walked away,
Yeah,
and then
really.
I
Yeah,
make
you're
him have
always
to
doing
turn back
this one.
again, bro.
Yeah.
Get what I'm saying?
So they walked away, then you want to add more?
Like we've already started walking. Like we've done a 1-2 step, and then I add an extra sugar.
Oh, that's
Keep warm. I'm like, bro, shut up, man. Just walk off, bro.
37 degrees.
Bro, what do you even say after they start walking off?
I don't know. Hey, all I know is, hey, someone hit me back. Y'all just let me know how our interactions have been.
Yeah,
Alright, come
true.
up with a
Let's
crack
do
in
this intro before we get out of here.
intro and then
Action, let's go.
Yo, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of Disruption Podcast, episode
sir.
151.
sir.
We're your hosts. I'm Noah the Baghdadi.
Chief Owasoji in the building, baby.
It's your girl Mo Easy.
I thought she lost her voice or something, bro. What's
She
going on?
glitched right there.
Adding a little sugar.
Yes.
Horrible
This
sugar.
Prince, what's happening? I'm so tired.
Yeah, madness.
Why
All right.
Right.
Make sure you
What-
like, comment,
what-
subscribe, do all
what-
those things.
What time did you all sleep last
Like,
night?
share.
What time did I slept? I think I slept at 3 or 4. I think I slept at 4. I slept
What
at
time
4.
did we get home? Like 1? Did we get home?
I think so.
Yeah, we got home
Yeah.
about 1.
Yeah, you slept 3, 4.
I ended up sleeping at 4.
Yeah, you mad. You slept at like 4 as well?
I ate good. 4:30.
Oh my gosh. I don't know how you guys do it, man.
4:30, man.
Gosh.
Yeah.
That's the last time I did that.
Interesting.
Last time.
4:30.
Like, I just don't. Yeah.
It's not worth
It's
it.
not
I don't
nice.
stay up late
It's
anymore.
not a nice
I actually
feeling.
don't stay up late anymore, man.
Yeah.
I mean, bro, I've
It's
been passing.
unnecessary.
I go to sleep at like 12:30 these
Yeah.
days.
That's
now.
really healthy.
I'm not up
Yeah,
like
you
that.
went. This guy came in last time, yeah? He was like, So I dropped you home at like, I think like 10 or something like that. You're like, okay, cool. I'm going to go have a nap, get up at 2, and then do work, and then get out and then sleep at 5. I said, wait, what? Bro, just sleep. This is not normal. The guy said, have a nap, get up at 2.
I actually did as well.
Yeah, she did it? Bruh.
It works, man. My body, I get a quick 4-minute lick, a 4-hour lick, bro, and I'm back in action, bro.
It's not needed.
Really,
Just
nah,
sleep.
nah.
But the thing is, when sleep at 5 again, you got to get up like a couple of hours later for work.
Nah, if I'm staying home, I can sleep until 8. Think
very
about
good.
it.
It's not
Bro, hey,
bad.
working from home is different, bro.
Think about it.
Work from
And now
home
you have
vibes.
7 hours total, brother.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because this week, I started, last week, I started working from home.
Bro, when this guy was sending Snapchats with that blanket on his laps, bro, I knew he was doing zero work. Bro. Zero work was being done. I best believe there was a foot heater just below him too, bro. With socks, bro.
Fluffy
Bro,
ones.
fluffy
Bro,
socks.
yeah, it actually changed my life, bro. Because 8 a.m. start, I would literally have to get up at like 5:30 to go to the city. Bro, I used to hate it so much, bro. That travel was just insane.
Nah,
And
living
then,
life.
you know, everything, I got everything like from work, equipment and all that, so I could start working from home. And then, bro, 7:55, changed my whole life.
Better man than me, bro. 7:55 is even, you
Oh,
do
my.
well. Sometimes I push it to, nah, let me not even bring that up.
Yeah.
People,
The boss is watching your
people
one.
listening. People listening.
The guy said 7:30, I'm on.
People listening. All right, what we doing yesterday?
What happened last night?
Yeah, man, what happened last night? Who wants to kick us off, man?
Being the
Out and
greatest
about.
crew in Melbourne.
Wait, I
I'm
think
very
we
happy
got
for-
souvenir. I got
That's-
souvenir.
Souvenir?
We got souvenir.
Is that it?
What does it say? Crew pass, baby. Media team.
There you go.
Ounce.
There you go. Ounce definitely wasn't in focus.
Yo,
Yeah, we were outside yesterday. It
Yup.
was nice.
Yep.
It was nice. It was nice. I don't even know where to start to try.
I was gonna say, does anyone want to actually say what we did?
I mean, we're at Rema's concert.
Yep.
We have to give a shout out to who helps us patch this deal, or who's
Yeah,
bringing
for
them
sure.
down. Shout out to Didier at Friday.
Friday.
Shout out to Prince
Prince
Entertainment.
Entertainment.
Shout out to Guy as well.
Yep.
Shout out to Yusuf as well. Yo, it was shout out to Eddie. Shout out to Black Chella. It was a good time,
Yeah,
man.
it was fun.
It was a good opportunity again to come down, help to capture some content. Interview as well.
That was dope.
That should be coming out soon.
Actually,
Probably
real
in
nice
Mo-
guy as well.
good guy,
Very
yeah.
nice guy,
Very, very
yeah.
good guy.
Good kid.
Good kid, rather
Yeah.
even, yo.
Yeah.
22 years old.
22, yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty sure, yeah, it's 22 years old.
Damn, man.
Yeah.
Good conversation.
Good
I
vibes.
don't know if it'll be out either before or after this episode. I don't know. If maybe probably after.
And we hope that, you just continue
Yeah.
doing great things. Last one, though. Once you get back to Nigeria, what's the first meal that you're eating?
No, now. Jollof rice.
Jollof rice.
Jollof rice.
Everyone's favorite.
Jollof rice plantain.
Yep. What else are you talking? Goat, turkey, chicken, which one?
Turkey. Just
Turkey, yeah. They don't know.
Sounds it.
Yeah.
That's when I touched down.
Yeah,
Then
Yeah.
that's it.
That should be like. But I must eat 2 meals though.
Yeah.
The last meal will just be amala.
Amala, yeah, man.
That would be-
That's it.
Love
Nah, we
it.
love it, man.
Thank
Thank you so much
Thank
for coming
you.
Yeah,
down.
appreciate the time,
We're
bro.
keen for the show.
Yeah.
And we're keen to see what else comes out of your category, man.
All the
What
best.
else-
Melbourne, you're not ready. Sydney, you're not ready as well.
That's it, man.
God bless
Peace.
you guys. One love.
Take care.
Thank you.
Thanks, bro. Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
But it was fun, man. It was a good time.
Yeah.
It was a long lead up,
It was a long night, man.
long night.
We were there for a long time.
Because we were there. We got
like
there what time?
4.
4?
Yep.
Yeah.
About 4. We got there about
Just
4. We
before.
didn't leave until like 12, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Just before 12.
Yeah.
What a long night.
That's a long night.
Like, what the heck, man?
Yeah.
And someone, shout out to Perry as well. She was there from what did she say for sound check?
11.
11:30, 11 o'clock
11 a.m. Yep.
Yeah.
till pretty much 12. Nah,
Yeah.
what a shift, man.
Yep.
Wow.
But yes, we did our thing.
That was a fun night, bro.
We held
It
it down,
was.
man. There's already reels already out. One day turnaround. Look at us go, bro. It was a good time, man.
Oust.
But yeah, what you guys thought? What you guys think about it?
It's cool.
Yeah?
It's cool. It's cool. I like that space that we're like
That's
in
bubbling.
and just being around that, and a lot of it's happening in Melbourne. But I do want to like now. I think I was telling these guys yesterday, like,
Where was I in the
Like-
conversation?
yeah, you were
Oh,
there.
me? Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Like,
He checked out.
yeah, that's crazy. He was definitely agreeing.
He's just doing this.
But like now, I want to make it more of a thing. Like we put Melbourne on to these artists because we're getting to talk to them. So it's like we'd like I have an idea, but it's like we find a way to like really give them something memorable from Melbourne when they're here,
Yeah. Yeah.
and that like I don't know builds more of a connection for us, but also for
For them.
whoever else around. Yeah,
That would be sick. Yeah.
Shout out to Gucci Boy. He actually came up with something similar as well. Because I saw him like last week. Like there was like a small community event that was happening. And then I ran into him and he's like, oh, so you guys doing Rema this week? I said, yeah. And he's like, have you guys thought of a way of like how you can put Melbourne on when these guys come down, right? And I think that was a conversation that we're gonna have, but you ended up bringing that conversation up yesterday. So it looks like everyone is kind of on this
that
kind of wave of
wave,
like, all right, these guys come down, but we're doing this, but also what are we doing for Melbourne
Like
creators?
long term,
Yeah.
how does this
You know what I mean?
continue?
Long term, yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
So,
It was good.
It was good. It was.
And now if you think of like it's sick being in the space. We were setting up. I think for the interview, we were setting up, and then someone comes in. He walks in, and he's like, "I should have known it was you guys that'll be here."
Yeah.
I was like, I knew it was gonna be you guys. I was like, "Yeah, let's go."
They
man.
know,
It's
they
starting.
know.
It's starting.
Yeah.
But that
It
was
was
a good
good.
opportunity, man. Good
Yeah.
content was captured.
Concert was good. He's a really good performer in terms of like engaging with the crowd. You can tell he really, really loves his fans. Like he does this for them type of situation. Brought up a guy on stage as well who was apparently like singing his lyrics word for word. So he's like, come up. He even had his jacket as well. I think it was like Daniel said Fashion Nova or something, but boohoo. He has like a collab or something. But yeah, he brought him up on stage, gave him new kicks as well. So it was pretty like nice to see. Everyone just loved it.
yeah.
Everyone loved it.
I'm not gonna
think
lie, I thought
everyone-
that guy it was like
Sorry.
part of his team or something
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Because look, that chemistry on stage was nice.
It was nice. Yeah,
That was good chemistry
It
too.
worked
He's an
really
artist
well.
himself.
Yeah, that's how I was like, oh snap. And I didn't know it was like a fan
Just a
that
random
came up
fan.
on stage.
Yeah.
But now it was nice. Do you guys
Nice
feel
to
any like pressure being in this kind of space now? Like delivering this kind of content or doing interviews? What do you guys think?
I feel a tiny bit of pressure, not much, because I know I'm not gonna like do anything crazy, but it's like a tiny bit of pressure, because like we're also somewhat known and involved in like the church space as well, to like not,
Push.
be dumb or you know what I mean. But like I don't think the spaces can't coexist. I mean, the concert happened at a church, at a church.
Exactly.
But yeah, I'm a little bit like wary of that in the back of my mind. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, no, I definitely feel the same thing as well. I'm like, all right, how do we? It's not a way of like, okay, how do you now redirect or try to? It's like both can exist. It's my thing is like, don't get lost in the source.
Exactly,
Like,
exactly, yeah,
understand what you're trying to utilize this for, where the goal is, kind of thing, on things like that. In terms of pressure, though, in what we create, for me, there's no pressure because I believe in our source. I believe in what we got. I believe in our yay. I forgot what's that phrase? That was a slang they used to use in the day. What's your yay like? No, don't you guys remember this? That's crazy, bro. Fuck, now I just
I feel like I've heard it before.
yeah. Anyways, I believe in us. Yeah. So what we're gonna produce is gonna be saucy stuff. Mao checked out. Trust me.
Yeah, the way she lied right now.
Mao checked out.
When I was blinked, I said, yep.
This one. My only pressure comes when I feel like, in terms of how things get managed and like, you know what I mean, clarity in how we deliver things. That's when I'm
and
like,
then it
okay, I
puts
don't.
you-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we're in a bit of a position of like, okay, how do I know what we're meant to do? Boundaries, this, that. That's fine, whatever. That's just what comes with the,
Yeah.
charge it to the game. But I don't feel pressure in terms of what I know we can do and what we can deliver because we're only getting better and better and
In
Yeah.
terms
better.
of delivery, for me, it's not pressure. It's more like I wish we would just be trusted to have
Yes.
to come up with the vision
Yeah.
as well, and like
Yeah.
mood boards and all that kind of stuff. And
Yeah.
like, I would love if we get included in more of the creative aspect for these
Yeah.
things. So.
Yeah. I think, well, because we are still kind of
Fresh,
starting off and stuff, I feel like the ball is in our court in terms of like we have control over what kind of content we're doing, even like the type of gigs we reach out to get, whereas like once you get to like a certain level, it's like the pressure will be so much more because everything is coming to you. Everyone's like, we need you guys, come on board. And now that's where the pressure of you guys need to deliver, whereas now it's like everyone's like, all right, let's suss what you guys can do. Let's give these guys an opportunity, put them on. If you do well, obviously you'll get the next gig as well. But
Fam, there were 3 potential other projects that came out of just yesterday.
Yeah.
Some conversations we had with
Converse,
people.
yeah.
3.
Yeah.
What the heck?
And it's nice because people are like, yes, they do media, but they also want us for the podcast side of things too, which is what, the conversations yesterday
Yeah.
came through.
Oh, damn, I forgot what I was going to say. Yeah, there was a sick moment when we were setting up as well. And Noah just goes, damn, can you believe we just started doing this just for fun? Like when you were looking at the mics on the chairs and that.
Yeah.
I think he was saying it to you. I
Yeah,
think,
it was just that moment. We were just there like, wow.
like, what the heck happened? This is nothing, obviously, man. We're just praying for more growth and more
Yeah,
acceleration.
yeah,
but it's
yeah,
like,
But it's like,
think about
like,
it.
if we didn't do this, we wouldn't be in these positions.
No, fat.
And
Yeah.
no one would be
Watching the concert from the back.
texting us, get me in.
Tapping into that, eh?
Yeah,
Because you actually said something about that last night as well, where it's like you think we're becoming the people where people are like, yo, can you kind of hook us up with this?
Barely, all right? Like barely.
Yeah,
very,
yeah.
very like I think yesterday was the first time I felt it. I was like, oh god.
Oh my
I can
God.
understand why
Are you
people
talking
that
about
like
getting someone into the concert?
either someone or like
obviously more opportunity,
yeah.
but yeah.
Opportunity is cool. I want to open more
Yeah,
doors.
that's
for
what I
people.
mean.
Yeah,
It's
no,
cool
that's
that when you become
100%.
to that, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was going somewhere a lot deeper.
Yeah, no.
I just finished. I just ended. Great. I checked out and I was thinking that I was going to be able to come back, but it finished.
Hey, this is called the checkout.
But like, it was fun, man. I actually really liked it, bro.
Oh
And shout out to Chang as well, because he obviously MC, but he wanted to do the interview, right?
Yeah.
And then he was like, what did he say? He was like, all you have to do is ask. And I really like that, bro. We were just
Yeah.
talking. It's like,
Yeah,
man, all you literally have to do is just ask for the opportunity. You know what I mean?
Didn't Jesus say it?
Ask and you shall receive. You do not have because
Because you do not ask. Come on.
You guys are clear, bro.
This is what killed me yesterday, right? So I'm in the section between the stage and the people, right? You know, like we're filming,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And I'm on the side, and there's this girl there. I'm pretty certain she's Nigerian. And this girl was not having a
Liberian,
good time,
yeah.
bro. Was Liberian?
I think she's
Alright,
giving Liberian vibe, yeah.
Shout out to her, Aquila, right?
Okay.
This girl was disgusted by the twerking.
Well,
like,
go on the stage,
because it wasn't even twerk. It was like when they're like riding the opening
Yeah,
acts
yeah,
and all
yeah.
that stuff. And not gonna lie, like, look, I don't like that either. I'm always like, it's just
No, I was like,
corny
ew.
to me.
Oh, wow.
But it's just like to me, I'm like, it's corny. I would hate if that was like my family or my girl or whatever. But whatever. But this girl was like so disgusted. She's like, we started chatting. I'm like, I looked at her and I was like, they're actually having such a bad time. She's like, I am? This is a church. You know, this is a church. I was like, yeah, I get it. I get why you feel this way.
How crazy
Free
though.
her.
Halfway through the show, no, was like, hey, look at her. I looked at her, bro. She was like, yeah, bro.
We love it.
The girls were twerking. It's like, no, I can't do this no more.
That's
bro.
But
hilarious.
people loved it. The crowd was loving
Nah, but
that.
I actually
that's
turned
what
I turned
performance.
the camera
Anytime
off.
anyone goes up on stage and shake
Stop
ass, the
recording
crowd's
that.
always
The
gonna
crowd
love it.
was going crazy.
Yeah, the crowd was actually wilding, huh?
I mean, yeah, fair enough. That's what most people come for.
Yeah.
What? Nope. Well, come to see that getting shaken on the stage is all we're saying.
No.
That's all you came for. That's crazy.
Try not to get lost in the sauce.
Try not to get lost, man. Keep on the focus.
Gosh.
The guy said trying to get lost in the sauce.
It was very interesting. No, but it was
Yeah,
good,
it was
man.
good.
It was nice. It's
Hopefully
nice
we
that
get
More
we're
of these
vibes.
opportunities.
More opportunities,
Do more
more-
cool things.
Indeed, bro.
Yes.
Indeed, man.
It's actually crazy when you actually have conversations with this artist. You're like, yeah, actually normal. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like,
yeah.
you're just like, I mean, obviously, people will probably have more context when Rema's interview
comes
drops.
out.
Yeah.
Because he was just saying some stuff where it's like,
Yeah, the stuff
I
that we
get
can
you,
catch
man.
when he
Yeah.
actually
Like, I
listen
get
to
what you
it.
say.
Bro, when he actually put the mic to his mouth.
I was like, how do I tell him? And then you were like, bro, just
I just
Yeah,
had to say, I
you
said,
did
yo,
it,
just
yeah.
can
because I
you
couldn't
move your
just
mic?
do this to him.
You should have, bro. You have
Just a
to.
little-
Because I'm on the edge and I'm in his periphery. I'm
Yeah.
like, bro, were you next to him, yeah?
Yeah.
I was like, bro, please just lift up his mic.
Yeah, no, it was hurting me. Because he's soft spoken.
Yeah, he is.
By the grace of God.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Hey, Rema, we love you, bro.
Hey, no, actually very
Great
likable
guy, great guy.
Yeah,
Guy, man.
I feel like I could hang out with him. He came
Honestly,
into the green room. Was like, let's play table tennis.
Yeah, even the chat
Nah.
about the whole, this is going podcast info, but like with the bear and all that kind of
Yeah,
stuff,
yeah,
and even
yeah.
just opening up about those aspects of things,
Yeah.
like, it's sick, bro. Shout out to you, bro.
Nah.
Yeah, man, what's happening in the world?
Yeah,
All right, let's find some topics to chat about.
Man said find, bro. We actually should start getting someone to do this for us, bro. Bro, don't try to act like you have
Yeah,
something.
No,
to
I
say.
do, but I don't know if I've said this on the podcast before.
Say it and they will tell you if you said it or not.
Have I said my thing about like star signs, the people that
signs.
care about it? Like, do they plan their pregnancies around it?
Yes.
I've said that. Damn.
This is a really bad.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you not checking out in that conversation because these two are like, yeah, I'm willing to go. Let's go there, bro.
Bro, I was willing to go
To
there.
be honest, I knew the answer, but I was like, I should let these guys answer this question.
In my head, I knew it was yes too. And when you said yes, I said, this is a truthful man, but fuck, now what do I got some. What family business would you guys own?
Did you hear my massage parlor idea?
Is that gonna be your family business?
No, I'm playing. Well,
What family business would you own? Part one of the question. And then part two, how much involvement would you allow your children and then like siblings, etc., to be in it? Siblings is a bit easier. I guess you can give them involvement, but children. Yeah. And I'll tell you why this got inspired as
It's a
well.
good question.
What family business would you guys own? Yeah.
I feel like, I don't know if this is my answer yet, but I feel like owning like a restaurant cafe is
Yeah.
always a vibe,
Yeah.
bro. Like family just always coming together like a Sunday after church or something like that. Everyone just comes around and you know, it depends if you cook, if you're a chef. Yeah, it's up to you. But like you cook for everybody, just a vibe there, man. You know what I mean? But at the same time, in terms of business, that is a very
Risky.
risky business in a way. You know
Because
what I'm
of
saying?
just the nature of hospitality kind of thing, or
Yeah, a little bit. You know what I mean? Like again, if you take COVID into consideration, where it's like COVID happens, your business shuts down for like a whole year. You get what I'm
But
saying?
yeah, that's in.
Depends
that's
on the-
beyond
all aspects
circumstances.
almost.
Yeah. So that's what I mean. And at the same time, when I think of business, I'm thinking of like, how do you also turn this business into like a subscription-based kind of business as well? And how do you also branch out from what it is that you're doing as well? With restaurants, I find that a little bit, obviously I'm not educated in that area, but I find it a little bit hard to kind of, branch out from just producing chicken. You know what I mean?
No, I think I agree with you because one of mine, I was gonna say food truck because I've told you my idea about the falafel food truck before.
yes.
Yeah?
What was
And,
it though again?
like,
I
I
checked
don't
out.
want to run the idea because I actually
Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah,
I remember I
yeah.
lost my mind. You said.
Yeah. But that is again one of those things like how do you actually expand this thing?
Yeah.
Like that.
Is that what the goal is though?
For me, it
expand.
is because I'm a capitalist. All right.
No, but food truck is good. You can
There's
literally
your
pull
playground,
up to
bro.
any event.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You can collab with all these people
It's nice.
and all
I
that.
think it's also cool because it's always a young thing. So like,
Okay, yeah,
even
yeah,
if you're
yeah,
an old person doing it, it's got a very youthful vibe to
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
It's useful
It's
events.
always going to be around
Yeah.
bars. You're always going to be around festivals. You're always going to be around that kind of stuff. So for me, it's either food truck or more passion based. I would want to do like a football training, like academy type thing, and that's in the hope that like my wife, my kids,
Your wife is never showing
like
up to
it.
any of those training sessions.
Yeah, okay. So this is the part of it where I don't mind is that it's like, cause that is more of a subscription type thing because you can always get more kids to come through.
Yeah.
As it expands, more types of jobs are needed, just full stop. So it's like you're gonna need more admin people, you're gonna need more accountants, you're gonna need more all that kind of stuff. So it's like now it's like your family doesn't have to have the same passion as you. They can go get their own skills, but apply it to your company or their company.
But like it's a vibe as well. Let's say you're pulling up, and then that means all your friends are coming, bringing
Yeah.
their kids
Yeah.
to training session academies and so on.
Yeah.
So kind of works out long term too.
Okay.
Kind of like that whole academy sports vibe.
What business would you have?
Maybe like events, but in terms of like decorations and all of that type of stuff. So like going and setting up and doing
Yeah,
that.
well, we're gonna
what's
kick one
wrong?
off?
Yeah, no, it never happened, but it might one day. But yeah, like doing your decorations, setting up for weddings or birthdays and all that stuff. I feel like that's easy to get people.
Family in that as
involved.
well?
Yeah, family can easily like we're all coming to set up, the venue today, or all coming to pack down, or
But this guy's dying.
yeah, what's going on?
I don't know if just visually like
Finish yours.
Yeah, that's it.
Why did I just imagine Danny going lashes by Danny?
Hey, it might hit, fam. Lashes by Daniel.
Have a good clientele. Yeah. Have a
Desserts
good
by Daniel.
clientele.
Yo, you got friends or what, man?
Nails by Daniel.
Fam, I think it could hit. Anything
It
by
would.
and you just slap Daniel at the end of it, bro. I think it might hit as well, bro. Give me another one.
Anything by and you slap Daniel at the end of it.
What the heck's wrong with you? What would you do?
Fam, I would love to have a farm, bro.
Oh,
Like, but we're the mass producers for Coles.
Mm.
Your local, what do you call it? groceries, yeah, the local markets, etc. Like a proper farm. Man,
So
that
you want
would-
your kids to pick strawberries every day.
So much work.
nah, they ain't got to pick
That is
stuff.
so much work, bro.
Yeah, that's a lot of
It's
work.
also just the farm lifestyle, bro.
Yeah.
Well, okay, it's
So
my, this is
yeehaw.
my dream, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm gonna show.
8 hours on the side, half an hour break.
Right. All I'm seeing is this guy in a hammock.
yeah, y'all think I'm doing much? I think a farm would be sick though.
So would you live on a farm then? You would have to. wouldn't
Imagine living in a farm. That would be dope,
Like-
low
you?
key.
You and the
It's
fam.
kicking, because family business though. Like you
Livestock
low-key-
farm or
Nah,
vegetation?
produce, vegetation, and that. Yeah. Oh, but livestock would hit though.
imagine just going like, hey, what do you guys
Like
want tonight?
like your kids. That's it. What do you guys want?
Henry.
Hey, Orange Jackson. Right. If your kids know how to like ride
Yusuf.
horses. Oh, Yusuf. Sorry, it's Yusuf. Like your kids know how to like, look after the horse, jump
Yeah,
on,
yeah,
da da
yeah.
da. They're going like their homies come over or whatever, and they've headed off to the fields to just ride the horse. Like, bro,
Your
people
kids are
do this,
living-
bro.
Your kids are living a different lifestyle.
People do this. What the heck?
That's just.
Yeah.
How? What do you mean? Wait, why are you dying? now as well?
Joseph Yusuf, that's why. She just got it.
Oh no!
I'm actually so dumb. Like
Oh, I just.
he told me his name so many times. Anyways.
Yes.
Wow, I think that's a proper vibe. Though. The reason I asked this though,
Do you think
Yeah.
everyone would get involved with that kind of business?
because
Like,
that's actually kind of tough. Because there's not many other different angles unless
Exactly.
actually being hands on that
Yeah.
family can get involved with too.
Truck drivers.
Yeah, and then what? That's it.
Nothing else.
We got truck drivers, someone that potentially might send emails, and then people that be picking stuff on the farm. So,
You do
That's,
jobs.
that's the machine.
Hopefully
Three
everyone,
jobs, bro.
puts this into practice,
Yeah.
guys. Let's do it.
but I was saying the reason why I asked, I remember I was at this like chicken and chip shop. It's called, shout out to them, I'll give it a shout. It was called the Honest Chicken. I'm pretty sure the name's called the Honest Chicken. Yeah. So I'm there. I made my order, and I just see this kid, chubby little Indian kid, walk in, bro, with a canned drink, just behind the counter. Like, you know how kids drink stuff?
Yeah.
Just having a good time. Just
Say
walk
good.
in, and then I just see him tapping this, pulling this receipt down, Bro, he's working. Like, he's
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
like, it was school holidays as well.
I have a story on this as well, but yeah.
So he's about, I'm gonna say 12 years old max, not even 12, 11 maybe. Walks in with, I remember the drink, it was the Passato, the purple joint.
Yeah, Despacito.
Despacito, but it's not that.
Pasito.
Pasito, that's it. He walks in with the Pasito.
Hey, look at that one slaps.
It's a beautiful drink, bro. He's clicking stuff, pulling receipts down, fulfilling orders, packing the chips, giving it to people and that. But he has no care in the world. Like, he's doing it like he really doesn't care about his father's business. Bro.
Hey, have you seen the TikTok that recently went
Which
viral?
one? No.
This guy, he goes to all these venues and he's like, oh, let me shoot a promo video for you for free. I'll do it in 15 minutes, right? And so he goes to this restaurant, it's like, he talks to the boy at the front, the cashier. He's like, hey, do you mind if I do this for you? The guy's like, I just need to talk to my manager. He's like, apparently, guy turns like, Mom!
That's the vibe that this kid had, bro.
I love that, bro.
Like,
That's
he's
dope.
leaned over the counter. Let me move this forward. This roadcaster is the thing. He's leaned over the counter like this, just tapping things. I swear he took a chip from the thing as well and ate it too, bro. And then this kid did not have a care in the world, but he's working.
that's
I love
And
that.
his
I love
dad
that.
rocks up to him on some like da 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 da,
Yeah.
like my
it's
son.
actually nice.
That's
And
cute.
he's like,
That
oh,
is cute.
these guys just left. You want to just go
Yeah.
clean up that table? Okay. Pop, 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 with his little round belly, bro. Just walking around. I was like, damn, like, this is dope. Like, this is
Yeah,
clearly
that's
a family
nice.
business and
Yeah.
everyone's involved. Like, there was the mom was there,
relationship,
dad, the
bro.
son, and I think another, like,
Yeah.
must have been like the dad's brother kind of
Yeah.
thing or the mom's brother kind of vibe.
I think
as well.
dining's the easiest one to involve like young kids.
Everybody,
because
yeah.
it is just I'll pick up those
sure.
plates or whatever and all. Although so we've got one shout out to them because this is right next to my office called Yellow Terrace. It's this Vietnamese family that run it and again on school holidays she brought her young daughter also probably 10 11 years old and the place was busy. She's serving people already and her son who's like almost my age maybe 22 23 is serving people as well. And so the daughter's this first time I see her. And she goes, hey, welcome. I'm like, oh, hey, what's up? Like, you on school holiday? She's like, yeah. And she's like, oh, how can I help you? I'm like, all right, cool. I'll grab a wrap. And she just looks, she's like, Mommy wants a wrap. I'm like, all right. And then
What's she doing
and
there?
then so she gets the mom eventually come over and make sandwich, whatever. And the she's like, all right, we'll pay at the register. I'm like, yeah, cool. And she's like, Kevin, how do I do the register? Like,
Why's she there?
why are you here?
It's dope though, man.
God,
She kept
I
running
love
business,
it.
bro. But I just found it so sick, man, because it was school holidays and it's like everyone else is whatever doing, they like all his friends at school doing whatever they're doing on school holidays, but he's at the family
working.
restaurant.
Just
Like, that's
vibing.
what his day. That's what his day is. Like
Yeah.
I was like, this is dope. Like it's actually super cute to see, and like in some capacity, if you can get like your families involved, like in the future when we have our own families and stuff, like something that we all have as together, like this belongs to our family. It doesn't have to be a business or whatever, but just something that's like this is what our family does, and we all play a part in this, like in this whole thing. It just was.
Bro, imagine
like,
we just had minions right now holding the cameras for us.
okay.
That'd be so cool.
Like fam, imagine at that point, like
So I
we're
clapped my wife's cheeks.
wait, what?
No, like, because that's what the kid has to hear on a podcast.
Oh,
Yeah, I realized out of context.
You can't just say stuff like
Made
that.
so
with
much
nothing.
sense in my head.
Bro, Daniel, all of us were like, whoa, wait, what? Clap my wife's cheeks? Wait, what?
Your kid's just in the camera.
You can't just be throwing that type of comments
Bro, that was
out.
bad without no context, bro.
I thought you guys were with me.
Nah,
bro,
I
I was
get it.
off, bro.
I got you what you were saying, but it's just how you said it, I was just like, yeah, man.
But think about it, we're potting at like whatever age, man, and it's like imagine our kids are like, you know, creatively inclined. We're not editing the stuff, or like we're not. They're bringing up
Yeah.
ideas
Yeah.
for like, oh, you
The
guys
new
should do
social
this.
media app.
What's happening
Yeah.
in, you know what I mean? We're gonna be out of touch, but they're managing that kind of stuff, whatever. Like that's
Yeah.
it, bro.
So what type of involvement? Because your pop question, you have like a
Like,
two-part,
what capacity would you
In what
involved in?
capacity?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
Because low-key, I don't know, man. Family business can also be risky in a way as well. Like, especially if you kind of got like that 50-50. Or it depends who you're obviously earning it with. If you got like with your siblings. I don't know, everyone's different, bro. But low-key, if someone doesn't pull their weight, the whole business could go down.
100%.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm Billy, bro.
Yeah.
It'll fumble it.
Yeah.
So would you own like 51% of the business, so you can kind of have like most of the control?
Me,
Yeah.
as in above
Like, just-
wife,
just-
and
just-
etc. as well, or what? If I've brought up an idea
So let's say
Smart.
how
and
would
I'm
you
the
go?
brainchild for something, I'm earning majority decision making. But I'm not going to be someone who doesn't collaboratively take opinions, etc.
Yeah, yeah. Obviously that part, you know,
Because
obviously
I-
work together.
yeah.
But I'm just talking in terms of like how much you're putting up, or the percentage of like ownership.
I'm taking majority, bro.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah, 100%.
But I know what they're two gonna fight.
Yeah, nah, just on the thing of like, because it's my kind of creation, not on a prideful way, but
No,
just
not yours. but
as
let's-
we're building
let's-
this thing,
Yeah, okay.
as we're building this thing, someone has to still be the one that is gonna
Unless you're
take the
investing
fall,
half.
or like, you know what I mean?
Unless
Things
you're
like
both
that.
investing half,
If
then
you're
that's
investing half, I
different.
don't know.
That's 100%
Yeah, nah,
different. I mean,
yeah.
just the way like we've held down the pod as well, like we all invested equally from the start, so we're all continuing to only invest equally as well as reap benefits equally too.
Yeah.
If that's the setup from the go, that's the setup throughout as well. But you know what I mean, depending on how things get set up, if it's clearly primarily me building things, as we expand, we'll see how we can change that dynamic. But for the most part, hey, bro, nah. I can't let this fumble, bro. I cannot trust you. And as we're saying that, no, checked out, bro. Man is keying in his phone.
The guy setting up that truck business right now.
This is what I get on the work chat.
On a Sunday. On a
Is it
Sunday, bro.
madness?
Yeah.
Well, nah, hey, we do have to dip out.
Yeah.
This is meant to be a quick
Wait,
one.
already?
Yeah, because
Yeah,
Noah's got
it's
to.
gotta go.
Oh snap!
I know, bro. Like, you want to keep going.
I was
but,
literally just
know.
getting started, bro.
nah, but Noah's got to. Noah's
Yeah,
got
it's
to dip,
gotta
bro.
dip.
So we shall make it happen.
Do I
Bro.
have to?
Yeah.
How long? Have
It's
you been
alright.
recording
Give him a
for?
little
I
sprinkle.
know, it's been about 53.
We have one tiny convo in us still.
Yeah.
Do you have time for a tiny?
What's the topic there? It has to be something good.
Don't look
I
at
mean,
me.
you're the one that's
Hard.
about to leave.
You give us juicy
Hard hitting.
something.
I've already done my part today. Made everyone laugh.
Wait, what? You made no one laugh. All you do is check out. yeah.
Nah, I genuinely, yeah, I'm happy to dip out, bro. It's been a good time, guys. We just came here.
Do you think we'll ever run out of content?
If you want,
This is us recouping after the concert, essentially. We just wanted to come and vibe with each other, debrief.
if you want more, there'll be a Rema's interview will be out.
100%,
So
bro.
just go
Dropping
over there.
probably the day.
That's the
Get your
second
full
part.
dose.
We've done our part this week.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of time, man, and I think we deserve to enjoy
Did we
this
have
Sunday
guest on?
afternoon, bro.
When was the last time we had a guest on?
It's been a minute, man. But we're having a guest next episode for sure.
Yeah. Oh.
I
for
put
sure.
it out there
100%,
because we have to make it happen.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah.
But
We
that's
have,
for sure.
bro. We have so many pending guests. That's the thing. We haven't locked anyone dating.
Now we got
You
some-
haven't.
we got-
You ignored dates or ignored messages. Remember? Yeah.
No,
well,
because I'm waiting on a response from somebody else.
yeah. But now.
Anyways.
But yeah, next week there'll be a
Yeah.
guest. We'll talk about some nice stuff as well.
Yeah, man. I'm lucky just tired. So
Let's end it.
All right, thank you for joining us for another episode.
we love you guys so
Thanks for the
much.
Share, subscribe.
Baby, come down. Come down. Lockdown.
You gotta-
All right, bye.
Hey, nah, sign us up properly, man. Like, share,
Yeah, I
subscribe,
did.
bro.
Like, share, subscribe, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Come
Yeah,
on,
bro.
man.
Episode 151, bro.
Bro.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, ladies. Love y'all, man.
Let's pack up real quick. So this guy has enough time.